Want skin that can look 10, maybe even 20 years younger, even if you're already in your 50s or 60s? Not a miracle cream, not a celebrity secret. I'm talking about what actually works, the things dermatologists agree on, the things that quietly make the biggest difference over time. And I need you to stay with me because most people spend money in the wrong places while ignoring the one habit that changes everything. Let me ask you something. If your skin were a factory producing firmness, glow, and elasticity every single day, what do you think keeps that factory running? Machines, workers, raw materials, protection from damage. Now imagine someone keeps throwing acid on the roof of that factory every afternoon. Would you blame the machines for breaking down? Or would you fix the roof first? That acid is sunlight, ultraviolet radiation. UV rays are responsible for the majority of premature skin aging. Wrinkles, sagging, dark spots. Not age alone, not genetics alone. Light exposure over time. And here's the part most people don't want to hear. It doesn't matter if it's cloudy. It doesn't matter if you're indoors near a window. UVA rays penetrate glass and clouds. They slowly break down collagen, the structural beams of your skin. Think of collagen like the steel framework of a building. When it's strong, everything looks firm. When it rusts and weakens, the building starts to sag. Sunscreen is not cosmetic, it's structural protection. Broad spectrum SPF 30 or higher every single day. Reapplied every 2 hours if you're outside. Hats, sunglasses, avoiding peak sun between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. If you do only one thing after this video, let it be this. Now tell me in the comments, do you wear sunscreen daily or only when you're going to the beach? Be honest, I read these. Let's talk about smoking. If sunlight is acid on the roof, smoking is like cutting the power supply inside the factory. Cigarettes destroy collagen and elastin. They constrict blood vessels, meaning less oxygen reaches your skin. Have you ever noticed the dull, slightly yellow tone in long-term smokers? That's reduced circulation and oxidative damage. I've seen people quit smoking and within months their skin tone improves. Not perfect, not reversed to age 20, but visibly healthier. Ask yourself, are you protecting your factory or quietly sabotaging it? Take 1 second to subscribe. This channel is dedicated to bringing you practical, science-based solutions to everyday health and life challenges. And your subscription helps these videos reach more people who truly need them. When you subscribe, like, and engage, YouTube shares this education with a wider audience, allowing more families to learn, grow, and make better decisions for their health. If you have a question or a topic you want covered next, drop it in the comments. Your ideas often become our next videos. Hydration is next, and this is where people misunderstand things. Drinking water alone won't erase wrinkles, but dehydration makes lines more visible. Imagine a dried sponge versus a hydrated sponge. Which one looks smoother? Your skin cells are like that. Internally, you need consistent water intake. Externally, you need moisture support. A good moisturizer with hyaluronic acid pulls water into the skin. Ceramides help repair the skin barrier, like sealing cracks in a wall, so moisture doesn't leak out. Have you ever applied moisturizer to dry skin and immediately thought, I look better already? That's not imagination, it's physics. Light reflects better off hydrated skin. Dry skin exaggerates lines. Now we move into something powerful but often misused. Active ingredients, retinoids, retinol. These are not trends, they are among the most researched anti-aging ingredients we have. At night, retinol tells your skin factory to increase collagen production. It speeds up cell turnover. Over time, texture smooths, fine lines soften. But here's where people go wrong. They start too strong, too fast, and irritate their skin. Think of retinol like training a muscle. You don't lift the heaviest weight on day one. Start slow, 2 nights a week, build tolerance. Vitamin C in the morning is like installing an antioxidant shield. During the day, pollution and UV create free radicals, unstable molecules that damage cells. Vitamin C neutralizes them. It brightens, it protects collagen. If sunscreen is the roof, vitamin C is the security system. Gentle exfoliation removes dead surface cells. Think of it like clearing debris from a road so traffic flows smoothly, but gentle. No harsh scrubbing. Scrubbing aggressively is like sanding wood every day. Eventually you thin it out. Let me pause here and ask you, how many products are you currently using? 2, 5, 10? Sometimes less is more. A simple routine done consistently beats an expensive cabinet used inconsistently. Now let's zoom out to lifestyle, because your skin doesn't exist separately from your body. What you eat becomes the raw material of your factory. Antioxidant-rich foods, berries, leafy greens, nuts fight oxidative stress. Omega-3s from fish help maintain the skin barrier. Excess sugar, on the other hand, leads to glycation. That's when sugar molecules bind to collagen and make it stiff. Imagine bending a flexible rubber band versus a brittle one. Which one snaps faster? Sleep is when repair happens. At night, growth hormones support tissue repair. If you're sleeping 5 hours a night, you're shortening the factory's maintenance window. Stress increases cortisol, and high cortisol breaks down collagen over time. You've seen it. Someone goes through prolonged stress, and suddenly they look older. It's not just emotional, it's biological. Exercise increases circulation. More blood flow means more nutrients and oxygen delivered to the skin. It's like improving the delivery trucks that bring supplies to your factory. But balance matters. Extreme overtraining without recovery can increase oxidative stress. Alcohol dehydrates. Excess sugar accelerates glycation. None of this means you must live perfectly. It means understand the trade-offs. If you know sugar stiffens collagen, maybe that changes how often you indulge. Let's talk about quick wins people overlook. Repetitive facial expressions, constant squinting in bright light, deepen lines. Wear sunglasses, protect your eyes and your skin. Be gentle when washing your face. Harsh scrubs don't mean cleaner skin. They mean micro damage. And don't ignore your neck and hands. Ever noticed how hands often reveal age faster than the face? Same sun exposure, less protection. Now here's where I want to challenge your thinking. Many people jump straight to professional treatments, fillers, lasers, procedures, without fixing daily habits. That's like repainting a damaged house without repairing the foundation. Prevention first, then enhancements if you choose. And I need to say this clearly, there is no cure for aging. Anyone promising that is selling fantasy. But visible improvement? Absolutely possible. Consistency over years can make someone look dramatically younger than their peers who neglected basics. Imagine 2 60-year-olds. One protected their skin daily, managed stress, hydrated, used retinol consistently. The other tanned frequently, smoked, ignored sunscreen, slept poorly. The difference is often striking. Same age, different habits. So let me bring this back to you. If your skin looks older than you'd like, which roof are you fixing first? Sun protection, smoking, sleep, nutrition. Tell me in the comments what you think is your biggest weak point. Not to judge, but to start awareness. And here's something important. Progress is slow. Skin turnover cycles take weeks. Collagen remodeling takes months. You won't wake up in 7 days looking 20 years younger. But after 6 months of consistent sunscreen and retinol, after a year you'll notice, others will notice. Let me ask you this. If you could look 5 years younger in 1 year by changing daily habits, would that be worth it? 10 years younger over a decade of consistency? Most people underestimate compound effects. Small daily protection compounds like interest in a bank account. Before you leave, I want you to think about something deeper. Aging is natural. Lines tell stories. The goal isn't to erase life from your face. It's to protect your health, your confidence, your vitality. Healthy skin reflects healthy systems. So here's what I want you to do after this video. Pick one habit to implement immediately. Just one. sunscreen daily, or quitting smoking, or improving sleep. Start there, momentum builds, and I'd love to know, do you want me to create a simple morning and night routine for different age groups? 40s, 50s, 60s? Tell me in the comments so I can tailor it for you. This channel exists to give you clarity, not confusion. Remember, your skin is a living organ. Treat it like the factory that works for you every single day. Protect the roof, maintain the machines, supply quality materials, reduce stress on the system, and over time the results will speak louder than any miracle promise ever could. Take care of your habits, and your skin will take care of you.